made it to Virginia. This is I-77, and it's been like this most of the time. I'm very slow on hills, but as you can see now, my speed is 40 kilometers an hour, which is 25 miles per hour, but it's holding. And I'm driving with an escort, and we are communicating on the radio.
This right here is the biggest pole there is across here.
Yeah, 10-4, thanks. Thank you. And we chose channel 10. But I gotta...
Here, 1 inch at a time, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get easy after this, I think.
Oh yeah.
And also, wow, my temperature is really climbing, and I don't have my AC on. I also see my transmission is getting hot. It's getting quite a workout.
Get good fuel mileage with these wheels, right?
Well, at this point, I don't care about fuel mileage. All I want is just get rid of this excavator, you know, and book an next load, hopefully lighter than this one.
That's it.
And I don't like this, you know, like the road tilts so bad in here. So basically, yeah, big hills, I gotta drive, you know, now it's plus 15 Celsius, not too hot, which helps. But as soon as I see my needle on the thermometer goes towards 200, I switch it on manually, because it will switch on automatically, but after 200, and then it's too late on a big hill like this. I don't want to overheat the engine. But as you can see, I'm driving in my shorts. It's full summer over here. Very nice.
The big truck on the side up there. Truck by you here. And after this thick one here. Starter's holding back some. Come out. Alright, we cleared it. Bad place to break down, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably overheated. Yeah, it is a pretty big hill, yeah. So we're coming on a scale somewhere here. I hope they don't give me too much trouble, because I already had lots of trouble with this load, right? And I still, I got my permit yesterday. So they were working on it since last week for Virginia, and I still don't have North Carolina. I checked with and the speed is going down. I checked with the permit company this morning. They said no, it's still at the bridge, as they call it. It's like a bridge structure review. And I'm 13.6, 12 feet 5 inches wide, but my gross is 142,000 pounds. And so we had to hire the second escort from DOT, which is called Low Impact Monitor, in West Virginia, which cost me 250 bucks. Like the permit for West Virginia alone was $600 US because of this low impact monitoring. And I need escorts in pretty much all states except New York. I mean New York, except Pennsylvania, and I didn't need one in Ontario. So anyways, lots of expenses. Yeah, I sent an email to the broker. I said, you guys gotta send me a revised rate confirmation, because I'm incurring lots of unexpected expenses, because I did not realize it would take this long. and that
Got an exit ramp up there before we're doing the scales. Hard to stop on that on-ramp. We'll tighten this back chain up, okay? The very back chain.
10-4. That's I-77 in the distance over there on the hill, and I'm sitting at Exxon Circle K truck stop. Sorry for the dirty windshield, but I decided to stop here instead of going to Love's at exit 1 because that one is tiny, and I was afraid that somebody will, you know, hit me. Because I'm so long, I stick out. Like this one, it's a bit tricky to get in. Like there's hills over there, you know, like uneven spots on the road. So I was traveling with the escort, and we just stopped on the road there. I said, just stop for a second. Let's stop for a second. Let me raise the trailer, and I raised the front and raised the rear, and I was able to go through there with it. White stone is, and went like this, and then backed in here. And so see, now I am all ready to leave, except of course I cannot go right there straight. It's too sharp, so I can exit through there, like the second opening. And the reason of course I stopped is because I don't have the last permit, North Carolina, you know. I asked the broker to revise the rate confirmation because I spent already so much money on all these permits and escorts. This last one was 150 bucks just to go. She picked me up at exit 45 in West Virginia, so we drove 45 miles in West Virginia, then went on I-77, went through a bunch of tunnels, you know. And as you saw, I was pretty slow going up on some of these, you know, very big hills. And now actually there's one more like huge hill over there, like going towards Love's, right? There's a huge, very long hill, and then right before Love's, it's, you know, it's like 5 miles up, 5 miles down, I think. And this is it. So the agent, the broker, just, I was curious to see what their reaction would be to my revised rate confirmation request. That's what I called my email. I request you send me a revised rate confirmation. And a broker I know always complains. He says, how come there's no tool where you can do like a rough estimate? But there's nothing like that, you know. Let's say if I had some kind of a software where I can plug in my, you know, dimensions and weight, and then it'll say, okay, 2,700 bucks US, you know, for permits and escorts. But there's nothing like that, because I think probably some big companies, they have it. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, like let's say a Landstar, you know, if you call them, I think they have software like that, but it has to be updated all the time. I don't know, it's pretty difficult. But for example, why Virginia took so long is that I'm not a super load, right? But they only allow 60,500 on the quad, and I have 70,000 over there, which is not illegal, except that just because of that 4-axle, you know, extra weight, they consider you a super load, even though the definition of the super load is 150,000 gross and above, and I'm only 142, you know. And so that's what they don't tell you, you know, that if you're over on one part of your rig, that's it, you're a super load and can take up to 10 business days, you know. But surprisingly, the fee was not too bad. Like the worst was that West Virginia, where they requested low impact monitoring on 2 bridges, which right away increased the price by $250, and plus they sent me on the toll highway, which was another like 130, 150, so $600, right? So I don't think this one should be expensive, but I might need 2 escorts. I don't remember. Like I'm 12.5 wide, right? So, but I don't care at this point, so we'll see what happens. But the escort, this lady, she gave me a book, Transmit America Permit Network. They have like a little booklet over here, and there's a state permit directory, and there's oh, it even has a truck repair services. But most importantly, it has all the, like, you know, pilot cars and escort car companies listings, you know. See, like over here, Virginia pilot cars, right? Let's see, where's North Carolina? Here we go, North Carolina. See, and they give you, they even tell you the town, so I can pick up the town which is closer. So maybe they'll charge me less, like Charlotte, because that's where I'm going. Cool. So hopefully I don't know, I'll get unloaded maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. But I definitely don't want to sit here another weekend, you know. I just need to grab another load, head back to Canada so that my cash flow resumes and bills are paid. So that was an update from where are we? Fancy Gap, Virginia. Thanks for watching. Captain Sergei out.